pressure. Alrighty, so we are underneath our next project for today. Look at this. So as you can see, this cutoff gate here. It's not straight. We gotta straighten that out. But that's gonna be a nightmare. As you can see, this is it's pretty thick. So we're gonna end up replacing this entire piece all the way down. It cuts off at the middle, about right there. And there's a pin in here. It's gonna have to come out. But as you can see, that piece right there is keeping it from coming out. Just gotta take the pin, bend that back out of the way, and see if we could yank that sucker out. Somebody backed up with it open, and now you can see there's a large gap here. This is closed. It's not supposed to be open, but it's open. So alright, so we got the roll pin out, but the problem is that pin on the inside that holds this entire plate on is being blocked by this piece here that was pushed in. So I'm trying to push it out. The problem is that's too destructive. So I'll take the old trusty torch here, and I'm just going to trim this away. Try to get access to that pin so we can pull that out. Because the other pin, the replacement pin, is still 2 weeks away from getting here. So they need the paver tomorrow. So if I mess that pin up, they're not gonna have a paver. No pressure. Wind's blowing right in my face. That's the molten mess that we're left with. It's okay though. A little bit of cleaning up and should free that pin up. Well, hopefully. So this is where we've gotten so far. Still a little bit of a lip right here we got to clean up. Once we get that cleaned up nice and round, we'll be able to hopefully be able to get that pin out. Still a little bit of metal right here, a little buggered up, but that's okay. Retapped all the threads in here so we can get a good grip with the bolt. And I got a special tool here. We're gonna see if it'll work, get that pulled. Alrighty, so this right here is the Texas Twister. Works with your impact gun here. So instead of applying a forward impact pressure, you'll actually be able to strap it and pull backward. And go the opposite way with it. Pull things out of where they're supposed to be. So hook this up, see how it works. Might have to apply a little bit of heat to that pin. We got a propane torch for that, no biggie. And we'll just see how that goes. so unfortunately this pin's giving us a little more trouble than I'd like. So I don't know if you could see, but it's not straight. This section of the pin right here is actually bent downwards, so that's not going to come out straight. That's where this comes in. Try to push up, bend it back straight so we can get that pin out. Let's see if it works. Alright, so that's not working as well as I thought it would, but as you can see, when I go to push up on it, it bends up, but then it will bounce right back. Not good. Try to find another way to do it. So what we're going to do here is cut this section out with the torch. This sleeve right here is going to have to be removed with that pin. And then hopefully it'll slide out together, one unit. This piece here and the pin. Can't damage the pin. It's 2 weeks out. 2 weeks. Yeah, we can go to a machine shop and have it made, but that's above my pay grade right there. I can't make that decision. So we're gonna get cutting, see if we can get that piece separated from the rest, and then pull the pin out with that piece together. See what happens. Alright, so what we're going to do now, this is that plate we cut off. We're going to weld a D-ring to it, right about here. We're going to reattach this to the pin. This will give us something extra to grab onto, maybe a chain with a bobcat attached to it. Pull that sucker out. Just got to weld that on. We'll go from there. Alright, so you can see our brackets on. D-ring, chain, bobcat. See if we get it out. Don't yank it at first. Just gently pull on it. Pull the slack out. Hold. Hold it. Hold it. Do I like it when a plan comes together? All right, well that's halfway done. Now we gotta put everything back together now. Oh well. So as you can see now, much cleaner lip here. Went a lot smoother than I thought it would, honestly. I mean, still a pain in the butt. But you can see these edges look good now. No asphalt getting through here when it's closed. Looks good. On to the next dirt nasty project, because it never stops, especially here. All right, well that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks again for stopping by, everybody. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. I mean, it helps. See you next time. Thanks for getting dirt nasty. Sun decided to come out. It's a little hot. Just go ahead and give this